Selling your soul is a weird concept, but I believe that it's something to talk about because everyone talks about it all the time. Like, we claim that celebrities sell their souls and that they're part of this demonic club, where I feel like we're all selling our souls deep down, even in a minuscule way. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's tiers to this, there's levels to selling your soul, and it starts with going against your pure identity, going against your true human form and what you're really passionate about. It's different for everyone, but if you feel like unnatural in any way towards whatever you're doing with yourself or whatever you're doing with your life, I believe that's what's selling your soul, you know? And I also think chasing money has everything to do with selling your soul. And everyone pretty much chases money. Everyone needs money to do anything. You know, that's the, you know, the whole plan. That was the whole plan. Everyone is following money, chasing money, and that's what's selling our souls already. And I feel like it starts at this level and we just keep continuing. We staircase onto these levels where we start claiming celebrities are demons or devil worshippers because they, you know, do these crazy things at concerts, or they just do weird things, you know? So it all starts somewhere. And I feel like a lot of people get carried away, and selling your soul is, I don't think it's a true, like, exchange of anything. I think it's just a detachment from your pure self, like from your inner child, from who you used to be. Like, I think it gets to a point where you look at yourself one day and you don't know who you are anymore. And that's what selling your soul is. That's what the celebrities are doing. Like, they're portraying this facade, this face, and when they first started, they were a different person. So selling your soul is basically just detaching yourself from this pure part of you. And I don't think it's part of like this demonic club. It could be, I don't know, but I think it starts somewhere, and all of us sell our souls at some point in our life. You know, it could be a tiniest version, it could be a particle version of it, just by having a job or getting a tattoo, you know, going against a belief, going against your body, going against your purity, being pure, untouched, uninfluenced. That is your pure soul, and selling it, you can sell it in many different ways. Like, it doesn't have to be to get fame or to get fortune or to have power. Like, it could be through the minuscule of things of everyday life. Everyday life, we are selling our souls driving a car, you know, throwing trash out. Like, that's selling our soul. I really feel like that is selling our soul on a deep, deep level. And we're seeing it in a different perspective. We're seeing it in a more negative, like in your face way, where I feel like there's just levels to it. There's levels to selling your soul. And you choose to take it another level. You choose to take it up a notch. And that's why we label these celebrities as these demon worshipers. That's exactly why. We all do it. You know, we all have an energy drink here and there. We all sacrifice our purity for satisfaction. That is selling your soul. I hate to break it to everyone, but that is what's selling your soul. Even me going on social media, making YouTube videos, is selling my soul, selling my purity, selling my vulnerability. You know, you going on social media is selling your soul. It's selling this purity in you. You're not naive anymore. Now you know. You're being shown all of this information and you're sacrificing being naive. So being naive is part of the purity in your soul, the not knowing. You know, the fact that you don't know is pure. And the fact that you do know, the fact that you're curious and you want to know, that's selling your soul. That's selling it. It is like I don't think we really wrap our heads around the definition of what's selling our souls. Like, we need to really understand that. It's everything. It's everything that detaches your purity from realization, like realism. What's around you? You know, like, what are all the bad things that are really happening around us? You know what I'm saying? Like, that is selling our souls. The fact that we know about it, the fact that we're engaging with it, the fact that we are involving ourselves, that's selling our souls. Probably on a level 1, but there's people doing level 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to the top where we label them as demon worshipers. But guess what? We exposed ourselves to that person, and now we are exposed to even selling our souls to that. I feel like it's everyone. And that's why there's a lot of really strict religions, like monks that are totally isolated, keeping this purity in them. Like, monks are the most pure human beings. They don't even expose themselves to the world. That's how powerful selling your soul is, because just being exposed to the negativity, being exposed to this harshness of reality, this harshness of potentially losing that purity in yourself, is what's selling your soul. It's exactly what it is. So, next time we see something out on the internet and it doesn't make any sense, well, guess what? The fact that you just saw that, the fact that you just watched it and witnessed it or even thought of it, is a chance of you losing that purity in yourself, that unknowingness. Like, the next time you think you need to know something, you probably don't. You're probably better off not knowing. You're probably better off just living your life not knowing, because you lose that part of yourself where you probably wish you didn't know. That's why we always wish we could go back to being children, because children are blessed, they're pure, they are naive, they don't know anything. So we always chase that feeling of being a child, of being pure and having fun, having no worries, no stress, because that's a pure soul. A child is not selling their soul if they don't know anything. So I just wanted to talk about this a little bit, because we always talk about selling souls and what it really means. And I just believe that it's different for everyone, and it correlates to your belief system. So whatever your belief system is in your soul, and you're going against that, that is what's selling your soul. And I also believe that there is a foundation for every human being. Like money, for example. Money is like the foundation of every human being. So every person pretty much follows money at least once in their life. Even a child who asks for a piece of candy or an ice cream cone, and they're just like, oh, please, 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 you have $5, you have $5. You know what I mean? It starts there. It starts with selling that purity for that instant satisfaction, instant gratification, or just the fact of knowing, just the fact of, finding something out. But don't take me into literal words. This is just what I believe. I am not a professional in any way, and I think that it should just be acknowledged that we always talk about it. So if we're always talking about it, shouldn't that mean that it consumes us in some way? Like, we've sold our soul in some way? I mean, not everyone is absolutely pure at this point, because we've been exposed to so much, literally. So for someone to say, hey, you sold your soul, bro, like, you did all that for fame and fortune? Nah, he's just on level 5 of sold his soul. He's just on level 5. He's not on level 1 anymore. He already took it up notches. And that's why he has all this fame and fortune. You have to sacrifice something to gain something in life. And that's just what it is. That's literally what it is. Some people call it investment. but I feel like it has something to do with selling your soul, and we all do it. We all do it. Yeah, just want to talk about that today. I'll see you guys tomorrow.